All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Isaiah from the Pittsburgh GMS camp, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahahakwadash. Lord willing is edifying. All right, and I came across this clip. It's a little bit of an old clip, but it sparked a lesson. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. I'm gonna go ahead and let this clip play real quick.
On July 18th, 23-year-old Deshaun Madden was transferred to the Alger Correctional Facility in Munising Township. Madden was placed in a cell with 23-year-old Rodriguez Burks. 2 days after Madden's transfer, Burks was dead. On July 20th, approximately 2 hours before Burks' death, Madden had asked prison counselor Karen Prunick for a transfer to another cell.
He did ask me if he could move that day. He told me that I'm walking with a homosexual. I'm not into that. I don't like it. I have to move.
Just before 2 p.m., prison clothes Burks requested were never picked up by him. Corrections officer Louis Eisman thought it was odd that from their cell, Madden said Burks didn't want his package. Eisman then went to investigate.
I proceeded to go down to the cell and noticed there was a bundle of blankets on the bottom bunk. And I asked him, I said, what'd you do? He said, I told you guys to move me. I then told him to turn around and put his hands behind his back.
I grabbed his arm, checked for a pulse. He was sweaty, real slippery sweaty. And I just looked at Officer Eisman, I said, he's dead.
Officers found Burks unconscious, wrapped up in sheets and blankets. He was pronounced dead later that day. Madden was taken into an isolation room where he was read his Miranda rights. After Madden asked for a lawyer, detectives with the Michigan State Police did not interrogate him. Before leaving, Madden did say something to them about living with Burks.
He wanted to get out of the cell and was concerned about rumors and things getting around, and then said something to the effect of, touched my TV, and that was the end of it.
An autopsy later revealed Burks died of blunt force trauma to the head. Madden, who is charged with first-degree murder, was bound over to circuit court. He's due back in court October 4th for a pretrial conference. In Munising, Jerry Taylor, ABC 10 and the CW 5.
All right, Con. So you saw it, and hold on, Salat. Let me do the screen mirror and thing. All right, so you saw it, okay? Jake did what he did to his cellmate. All right, because of the name of the video was he murdered. He killed him for his sexual orientation. All right, and so I'm just gonna get a few precepts. Some pretty basic precepts going into this, and a few word definitions. All right, so I just typed in shall not, man shall not lay with man, and it came up with this list. Okay. Slug. So we're going to first start off with Leviticus 18, okay, and 22. Or we may read above that. Leviticus 18, okay. All right. And 22 says, "Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind; it is abomination." Okay, that's pretty plain and straightforward. Okay, you see. And there was a reason behind this, of course, because how about Shemi Shai don't deal with that. See, if I turn it sideways, so you see, the Most High doesn't deal with that. All right, so let's just read up. Read the verse 27. Leviticus 12 and 27 says, "For all these abominations have the men of the land done, which were before you, and the land is defiled. That the land not spew you out also when ye defile it, as it spewed out the nations that were before you. For whosoever shall commit any of these abominations, even the souls that commit them, shall be cut off from among their people." All right. So these are some things that these are the judgments that the Most High has set forth for such behaviors. All right. Let's go to Leviticus 20. All right. Leviticus 20. Okay. And 13 says, "If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them." Okay. And so this is, this, like I said, likewise is the judgment that the Most High has set forth for such behaviors. Now, this place here, America, Babylon the Great, claims to be a God-fearing nation, okay? But as you just saw, that man was judged for executing what would have been considered basically capital punishment in the old world, okay? This was what's supposed to happen. It says right there, they shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them, okay? So let's get some more precepts, right? So like you see, and even in the New Testament, okay, it speaks about these things, okay? We're gonna run through all the Old Testament ones, okay, that's it. So the next one we're gonna get is 1 Corinthians 6, okay? Starting at verse 9. Salak. Should have kept it sideways. Salakia. 1 Corinthians 6, alright? And 9 says, Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High. Alright, so, we want to focus on verse 9. Okay, it says, neither fornicators. Okay, now fornication is not sex before marriage. Okay, fornication has two different aspects. Okay, fornication is either adultery, which is sleeping with another man's wife. Okay, that's one aspect of fornication. There's a few aspects. The second aspect of fornication is spiritual fornication, where you worship, okay, other gods. All right, and then there's but fornication is not sex before marriage. All right. Let's continue. Nor idolaters, which is idol worship, okay, worshiping other gods, nor adulterers, okay, and the definition of adultery is sleeping with another man's wife, man, okay. Nor effeminate, so no sissies. Who was riding down the street? Me and the bro was riding down the street earlier, and we saw a sweet cake, walking across the street, and I was reminded of this comedy show I believe that I saw, where basically I don't know what it was I saw, but basically they was like, I'm a punk, put me in the trunk, and that's that's what I was reminded of. Okay, it says nor abusers of themselves with mankind. So let's get that, abusers of themselves with mankind. I already pulled it up right here. All right, it's Strong's G733, and I'm gonna just let it play.
Strong's G733. Arsenokoites. Arsenokoites.
Arsenokoites. Arsenokoites. Yeah. So let's continue. Coites. Why does that word coites sound familiar? I could be tripping. Let me see. Oops. I don't know. It's not coyotes. Coyotes. I don't know. That word sounds familiar. But anyway, it says arsenokoites. Well, they messing with the arse, all right. Salakia. It says a sodomite, an abuser of, or that defiles themselves with mankind, one who lies with a male as with a female, a sodomite, a mole. Okay, you see the word right there, a homosexual. Okay, as the Elder Apostle Gabar put in one of his videos, a homosexual. All right, so you see it right there. One who lies with the male is with the female. This is in the New Testament. All right, and it says that they will not inherit the kingdom of the Most High. You see? So what's up with that? Okay. Let's go here. Romans 1. Alright. If I can get it to open. Romans 1. Alright, we're going to scroll down. See what we got here. Romans 1:26. It says, For this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. Okay? That's right. Okay, because these women, they change. You know what they do. Okay, they some bull daggers. Verse 27, and likewise the men also, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another. Okay, and you have that running rapid here, man, because especially considering that different things exist like porn, and then they got different devices you can use to emulate, where you basically emulate like you're in a vagina, okay, and these dudes, they get all, played out, they get all bugged out, okay, on watching porn and using these little devices that next thing you know, they want to do something else. They want to try something new, But it's really that perverse spirit that the Lord put on them for denying the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay. All right. Verse 27, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burning their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly. Okay, yeah, unseemly. You don't. It's unseemly shit. You don't want to be around that. And receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat. Okay, which a lot of times just comes in the form of diseases and stuff. I mean, I had an uncle, man, that he was one of these. He was one of them, and he died, in a way that wasn't. He died, man, horribly. He deteriorated away. Okay, that's what happens, man. That's the judgment the Lord gives you for such a thing. Okay. And even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, the Most High gave them over to a reprobate mind, yet a mind lacking judgment. Okay. To do those things which are not convenient. Okay. We can even get that reprobate. Romans 12 or Romans 1. Okay, let's go there. It's a lot. It's hard to do this when you got it sideways. Romans 1. Alright. It's a lot. Alright. Let's get that word reprobate.
Strong's G96, Adakimas. Adakimas.
Adakimas. Okay, adakimas. It says, unapproved, rejected, worthless, cast away, rejected, reprobate, not standing the test, not approved, that which does not prove itself as it ought, unfit for or unproved, spurious, reprobate, okay, which does not prove itself. Hebrew, it says, in a moral sense, unfit for something. Yeah, unfit for righteousness, okay? Unfit for righteousness, and it's even to the point where they got Bibles, they got versions of the Bible here, okay, that are off, man. All right, let's see. Right. So that's pretty much all I got on that. Okay, but these people, okay, they gave this man more time and more persecution, okay, for what he did to that individual, okay, but according to the scriptures, what he did wasn't wrong. Now, I'm not saying that the guy was righteous, okay, but what he did, okay, was basically him showing that scripture that says, okay, them that are without the law, okay, if they keep the law, let's just get it, and then I'll close it out. And we'll get the balance on it. We'll get the balance on it, because you shouldn't be trying to execute. Okay. Romans 2:14 says, for when the Gentiles which have not the law do by nature the things contained in the law, These having not the law are a law unto themselves. See, it says they do it by nature. Okay, why? Because they once knew these laws in their previous lives, man. Because they are the Israelites. You see, that's why these Gentiles, okay, did by nature these things contained in the law, because it's in their spirit to do them, because they are the people that pertain to these laws. All right, but like I was saying, you shouldn't be trying to execute this judgment and do these different things on this side. Now, dude, who knows how long dude was locked up for, so he probably felt like he ain't had nothing to really lose. All right, but still, the point is, all right, now is not the time where you should be executing judgment on people. All right, because you can get yourself in a lot of trouble, man. There's a lot of things. Okay, let's get it. First Corinthians 6:12 says, all things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. So you have to be able to control yourself, even though these things is lawful, to do according to the Most High's word. Okay, it's not expedient in this time. It's not edifying. It's not expedient to do these things. Now, bro, this guy obviously wasn't in the truth. All right, he's in prison. He's locked up. He ain't. He probably don't even know he a Hebrew Israelite, but still, like I said, he was a law unto himself. That because he took that mo out the game. All right, you see, he executed that judgment. But anyway, hey, just wanted to do a quick lesson. Going into that, like I said and like I stated before, there are certain things that are contained within the scriptures, which, according to the Most High, you have liberty that you should be able to do. All right, but in this wicked society, okay, those things cannot be performed. You see, hey, but hey, just a little quick hit, man. Lord willing, it was edifying. Okay, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahahakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, with that, I want to say Shalom.